Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another class of yoga with Carlton. Today we'll be we'll be doing a few standing poses. So you'll feel this opening into hips, into pelvis, into lower back. Sit in a way that feels comfortable for you to sit. Align the back of your skull with your tailbone. Let your arms rest onto your thighs. Before you start, ensure the space that you're practicing in is clear and safe so that you're not likely to damage yourself. If it's comfortable for you, close your eyes or find a space about 4 or 5 feet ahead of you to look. Let your shoulders relax away from your ears and give yourself this time, this moment, just for you. As you sit here now, notice how you feel. Feel the energy that moves through your body. Noticing areas of tightness, areas of discomfort. And pick an area, pick one spot to focus your practice today. And as you connect with that spot, breathe to that area. Exhale, exhale, feel that release. Stay focused on the breath, stay focused on your spot, and then breathe to the area again. And exhale. And breathe to the area. Exhale, exhale completely. Continue to breathe into the area as you notice how you feel, seeing the changes that are occurring for you. As you go through your practice today, be mindful of any injuries that you have. So if you're going into a pose and it feels really challenging, really painful, then ease back from that. Allowing yourself to go at 50 to 70% rather than feeling that you have to push through everything at a pace that really doesn't work for you. I'm going to go through the stages today with some deep breathing. So bring your hands onto your rib cage. Sit up tall. Now breathe in deeply. As you breathe, feel your ribs opening out towards the side. And exhale. Deep breath, expand your ribs as if the ribs are pushing into the hands. And exhale. One more like this. Deep breath. Expand your ribs. Exhale. Relax your jaw. And then release. Working with Ujjayi breath, 3 stages. So 3 stages of Ujjayi breath. Inhale and exhale through your mouth. That's the first stage. So watch me. Making that whispering sound on the inhale and the exhale. Exhale. Do this together. Inhale and exhale through the mouth, making the whispering sound. Go together now. Good. Second stage is inhale with your mouth open, exhale with your mouth closed, making the whispering sound in on the inhale and the exhale. So like this. Now you have a go, we'll do it together. Inhale with your mouth open. Making that whispering sound, close your mouth. Exhale with your mouth closed, making the whispering sound. Good. Third stage. Inhale and exhale with your mouth closed, making the whispering sound. So watch. Now your turn. Inhale and exhale with the mouth closed, making the whispering sounds. So good. And then release. So throughout your practice, you're using that breath, any stages. Ujjayi breath. Inhale, exhale with mouth open. Inhale with mouth closed, exhale with mouth open, or inhale and exhale with your mouth closed. So that's your, if you like, your normal breath that you'll be doing through this. Bring the soles of your feet together. Flex your toes back towards your shins. This is Baddha Konasana. Your heels, they're about 12 to 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Seated side bend with two arm position. Bring your left hand down towards your left hip and reach the hand about 12, maybe 18 inches away from the hip. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, reach your right arm straight up, spread the fingers. Exhale, release your right arm over your ear. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, lift your side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, wrap your right shoulder as you reach your arm over your ear. Inhale, lift belly away from pelvis. Exhale, relax your jaw. Deep breath, telescope the ribs. So lift your belly away from pelvis. Lift your lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, reach your right arm over your ear. Inhale, lift your side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, press your right sit bone to floor. Reach your right arm over your ear. Second arm position, just move the arm. Breathe in, windmill your right arm down towards the side. That hand stops about 12 inches from floor. Exhale, relax your neck. Inhale, lift chest as if you're moving chest to chin. Exhale, relax both shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, press your sit bones to the floor and then lengthen out of lower back. Lengthen mid-ribs up, lengthen upper ribs up. Exhale, lengthen your right arm away from right ear. So feel the opening through the right side of your neck. Use your right arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your left hand to support your head and neck as you come up. And the other side, bring your right hand by right hip and then reach the hand about 15 to 18 inches away from the hip. Relax your right ear to right shoulder and then push the floor away with your left hand. With your right hand, lengthen out of right side. Inhale, reach your left arm straight up, spread the fingers. Exhale, reach your arm over your ear. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Breathe in, lift your side ribs away from right hip. Press your left sit bone to floor. Exhale, reach left arm over your ear. Inhale, breathe to your spot. Exhale, sit bone presses down. Inhale, expand your ribs. Feel your ribs opening wide to your armpit. Press your left sit bone down. Exhale, left arm is over your ear. Second arm position, just move the arm. Breathe in, windmill your left arm down towards the left side. Reach the arms away so the fingertips are reaching to floor. Exhale, neck relaxes. Inhale to the left side of your neck. Exhale, relax your jaw. Lower your chin slightly towards the right side of chest. Inhale, telescope the ribs. Lift the belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Feel your rib cage as it lifts up. Exhale, both shoulders relax down. Use your left arm, breathe in, reach your left arm away. Let the arm pull you up. Use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come on up. Coming into an abdominal sequence now, starting with elbow to knee. So if your back is tweaky, you can fold your mat so that you have support for the lower part of your back. You can also have a towel that supports the lumbar region of your back. Lie down onto your back. In fact, watch me first. You're lying down onto your back. Your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You lift your feet up off the floor. The knees are aligned with your hips. Heels are just below the knees and toes are flexed. So your pose here, your lower back presses down. Inhale, you lift your head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down, curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward about 3 feet away from the floor. Belly pulls in at the end of the exhale. Inhale, head to center. Exhale, lower head and shoulders down, but you will do a few more. So that's the pose that you will be doing. If your back is tweaky, do this pose with the soles of your feet onto the floor. So your pose will be hands clasped behind your head and neck. Feet are on the floor. Press your lower back down. Inhale, lift your head, shoulders up, away from floor. Hold the breath. Exhale. Curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Pull belly in. If you want to go further, lift your left foot up. If you're going further, straighten that left leg. Belly is in at the end of the exhale. Inhale to center, place your foot to the floor, and continue in that sequence. Okay. So everyone going together. Clasp hands behind head and neck. Pick your feet up off the floor. Bend the knees. The knees aligned with hips. Flex the toes. Heels are just below the knees. Your back tweaky feet to the floor. Inhale, lift head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Reach your right leg forward. Your right heel is about 3 feet away from the floor. Pull belly down. Inhale, bring your head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, both elbows to right knee and reach your left leg forward. Reach out, spread the toes. Keep sending your left thigh away from left hip. Pull belly down. Inhale, bring your head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back to floor. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh bone away from pelvis. Pull belly down. Inhale, bring your head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to right knee, reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward, spread the toes, pull belly down. Inhale, head to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, press your lower back down, spreading the ribs. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to left knee and reach your right leg forward. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly down. Inhale, Bring your head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Curl tailbone up. Exhale, elbows to right knee, and reach your left leg forward. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward. Spread the toes. Pull belly down. Inhale. Bring your head to center. Bend the knees. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down to the floor. Exhale, release. Lower head and shoulders down. Place the soles of your feet to the floor. Allow the soles of your feet to come together so the knees are reaching out towards the side. Flex your toes back towards your shins and press your feet together. Bring your hands onto your thighs by hip crease, Baddha Konasana. Now everyone breathe into lower back, spread the ribs to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and press hands against thighs, thighs against hands. Belly pulls in. Lengthen your sit bone towards your heels. Feel that release into lower back and into belly. And relax. Use your hands, draw your knees together. Your next pose today is frog lifting through. Frog lifting through, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. If you have not seen this pose, watch me. Pick your feet up off the floor, bend the knees. Your knees are bent at a right angle, the knees are aligned with your hips. Then from here, just frog, bring your legs into frog position. You're just opening your knees out towards the side. Your heels are aligned with your knees, the toes are flexed towards your shins. If your back is tweaky, then move to the wall. And have the soles of your feet up against the wall. So if your back is tweaky, your position is you lie down onto the back, your knees out towards the side, your feet are up against the wall, toes are flexed towards your shins. This helps to isolate and protect your lower back. So that is your position for those who are working with in a back tweaky position. Okay. So come down onto your mat. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Pick your feet up off the floor, knees at a right angle, and then reach your knees out towards the side. Flex the toes back towards the shins. Okay. Everyone starting now. Inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up away from the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. And then reach the thighs out away from the hips. Flex your toes towards your shins. Pull belly down. Release pelvis. Breathe into lower back, spreading ribs to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach the thighs and knees out towards the side. Reach your heels away from you. Pull belly down. Release pelvis. Inhale into pelvis. Spread your ribs to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send thighs and knees out. Flex the toes to shins. Pull lower belly down. Release pelvis. Inhale into lower back, spread ribs to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Curl pubic bone to navel. Now reach your thighs and knees out towards the side. Feel for opening into hips. Pull belly down. Release pelvis. Breathe into lower back, spread ribs to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send the thighs and knees out. Reach your heels away from you. Flex the toes to shins. Pull lower belly down. Inhale. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. Bring your hands at the side of your thighs and knees. Draw your legs together and place the soles of your feet to the floor. Your next pose is bridge. So draw your heels back towards your sit bones. Align the heels with your sit bones, or the heels are hip distance apart. Reach down with your fingertips and brush your heels with your fingertips. Then let your arms relax by your side. your shoulders away from your ears. Parallel your feet so the toes are not turning in or out. Press your feet to the floor, heels down, ball of the foot presses down, the arc of the foot opens up. Lift the toes. Exhale, tuck tailbone, curl tailbone up. Inhale, draw chest to chin. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift pelvis up, away from the floor. Inhale, expand the ribs, spread your diaphragm, chest moves to chin. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, push the floor away as you lift. Send thighs and knees away from you. Inhale, telescope the ribs, move belly away from pelvis, move lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up, push the floor away with your feet as you lift. Keep the neck relaxed, relax your jaw. Deep breath, expand your ribs. Feel your diaphragm spreads as you move chest to chin. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up. Push the floor away as you lift. Send thighs and knees away from you as you lift. Inhale into your spot. Exhale, tilt pelvis, send thighs and knees away from you. Inhale, lengthen low ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lift up. Push the floor away. Use your strong legs as you lift up. Send thighs and knees away. One more breath in this. Deep breath. Exhale, tilt pelvis, lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower your mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower all the way down to the floor. And release. From here, roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by your chest. Breathe in. Exhale, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up. Use your right hand to support your head and your neck. Come onto knees for your next pose. Your next pose today is dolphin. Your dolphin pose, you'll bring your hands around your triceps to measure your distance. Your elbows will come down to the floor directly under the shoulders. Step your knees back so your knees are under your hips. From here, you reach your hands forward. Elbows and shoulders are aligned. Your forearms are parallel with each other. You can clasp your hands in this way, especially if your shoulders are tweaking. I'll demonstrate the pose this way, and then we could do this together. So hands onto biceps, elbows to the floor. Reaching your hands forward, spread the fingers or clasp your hands. Watch me. From here, inhale, you lift, you spread the back and curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, lengthen through the spine as you reach your sit bones back. If your hamstrings are tight or shoulders are tweaky, you can bend the knees in this way. Okay, so we'll do this together. Measure up, bring your hands onto biceps, bring your elbows to the floor. Reach your hands forward, clasp your hands or the forearms are parallel. Middle fingers reaching forward. Relax neck and shoulders. Inhale into upper back. Lift and spread the upper back, curl toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor and then reach back. Reach your sit bones back. Inhale, spread your ribs, spread the upper back. Exhale, use your forearms as you push the floor away. Keep the neck relaxed. Deep breath, send your sit bones away from you. Exhale, pull belly in, reach your heels to the floor. For those who want to work a little deeper, draw your right foot right heel is aligned with your right sit bone. Press your right foot to the floor, breathe in, lift your left foot up. And as you breathe out, reach your left leg straight back. Breathe to left hip, sending left thigh away from pelvis. Exhale, reaching that left leg away from you. On the next breath, breathe in, reach your left thigh away from left hip. Exhale, lower your left foot to the floor. Line up your left heel with your left sit bone. Press your left foot to the floor, breathe in, lift your right leg up.
Exhale, reach your right leg straight back. Spread the toes. Breathe to right hip. Feel for gliding right thigh bone away from pelvis. Exhale, lengthen back. Breathe in, reach your right thigh away from right hip. Exhale, lower your right foot to the floor. From here, bend the knees and come on down. And then push the floor away, come on all the way on up. Then come up to stand. Stand at the front of your mat, coming into your salutations. Stand with your feet together. Your heels are aligned with your sit bones. If your back is tweaky, bring your feet a little bit wider so that your feet are hip distance apart. Exhale, hands together by your chest. Tuck tailbone down. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Telescoping ribs. Tuck tailbone. Exhale, fold forward. Bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left leg back. Now, if your knees are tweaky, fold the mat and place your left knee to the floor. Bring your hands either onto the floor, onto your right thigh, traction right thigh forward. If you're going further, reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, either side of your foot. Step your right leg back for plank. Reach back through your heels, feet together. From here, bend the knees. Exhale, lower down. Shoulders away from your ears and away from the floor, all the way down. Bring your elbows under your shoulders and bring your hands forward about 6 inches. Tuck tailbone. Inhale, move your chest and ribs forward. Cobra, keep drawing chest forward. Lift your elbows off the floor about 3 inches. Lengthen your legs back. Exhale, draw chest and ribs forward as you're coming down. Readjust the hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, you're wrapping the shoulders, feel the broadening across your back. Lunge, breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Fold the mat to pad your right knee, place your knee to the floor. And then hands on the floor, on your left thigh, or you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand up. Push the floor away. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Telescoping ribs up. Exhale, hands together by chest. Tailbone tucks down. Inhale, arms up. Lengthen through the spine. Reach your arms up, reach them back. So you're opening shoulders. Tuck tailbone. Exhale, pull belly in as you fold forward. Hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in. Step your right leg back. Bend your right knee. Pad the knee if you need. And then work your hands either on the floor, the thigh, the knee. You're reaching your arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back for plank. Reach for your heels, feet together. Bend the knees. Modify chaturanga. Come on down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Shoulders away from your ears and away from the floor. Cobra, low cobra. Hands on, elbows under the shoulders. Inhale. Move chest, ribs forward. Now draw your chest forward. Tailbone tucks to heels. Feel the lengthening into lower back. Exhale, release. Lower down. Readjust. Hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back. Curl toes under. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Wrap the shoulder and feel the lengthening through the spine. Lunge, inhale, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away, reach your arms out and up to sky. Exhale, hands down, step left foot forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand up, push the floor away as you reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands together by chest. Tailbone tucks down, belly pulls in. Chair pose, bend the knees. Breathe in, sweep your arms out and up, lift your chest. Reach your sit bones back. Exhale, fold. Straighten the legs, bring your hands to the floor. If your hands are not reaching the floor, bend the knees slightly. Feet presses to floor. Breathe in, scoop your chest away from thighs and knees. Flatten your hands to the floor. Exhale, step or hop it back to plank. From here, either bend the knees or as you reach to the heels, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in as you lower down. Breathe into cobra. Move your chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Tailbone tucks the heels. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward facing dog. Warrior one, inhale, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Either bring your hands onto the floor, onto your left thigh, traction your thigh forward, or reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Reach back to the edge of your right foot. Exhale, hands down, step back for plank. Feet together, exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. You can place your knees to the floor and come on down, shoulders as the last to come down. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, lower down and press back into downward facing dog or press straight back to downward dog. Wrap the shoulders in downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by your right hand, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Hands on the floor, on your thigh, or you're reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step it back for plank. Reach back to heels. Chaturanga, exhale, lower down, keep the elbows in. Breathe into cobra, move chest, ribs forward, lengthen your legs back, tailbone tucks to heels. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Lengthen through spine, wrap the shoulders. On the next breath, breathe in, bend, step or hop your legs between the hands. Exhale, fold forward, belly is in. Inhale, stand up. Reach your arms up. Push the floor away as you reach up. Exhale, chair pose. And then come to stand. Hands by your chest. Okay. So we work through a series of poses now, all standing poses. So we'll do a series of poses all on one side and then change and do the series of poses on the other side. Hopefully your body's nicely warmed up now. Stand at the front of your mat. Warrior two. Inhale, step your right leg back. Your right foot, your both feet about 3.5 feet away from each other. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your front heel is aligned with the arc of your right foot. Bend your left knee. Your left knee is aligned with your ankle. Press down with both feet. Your next pose is shoulder shrug. So relax your arms down by your side. Inhale into upper back. Hold the breath. Lift your shoulders up. Hold the breath. Squeeze the top tips of the shoulders. Glide down. Continue to squeeze as you glide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Spread the upper back. Exhale, squeeze your mid-tips of shoulders. Continue to squeeze. Glide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Bend the elbows and squeeze. Continue to squeeze. Glide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Exhale, squeeze your mid-tips of shoulders. Squeeze. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Bend the elbows and squeeze. Continue to squeeze as you glide the shoulders down. And release. Float your arms out to the side. Your next pose is Eagle Warrior. Inhale, bring your left arm over your right and bind the hands. Exhale, soften the shoulders away from your ears. Press both feet to floor and then breathe in, telescoping ribs up. Exhale, reach your forearms forward. Deep breath, expand your ribs. Exhale, shoulders soften down away from your ears. Inhale, release. Float your arms out towards the side. Reverse warrior. Inhale, reach your right arm straight up, opening side ribs. Exhale, reach your right arm down towards below or above your right knee. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. If you're going further, on the next breath, press your left foot to the floor, reach your left arm straight up. Exhale, if you can, reach your left arm over left ear. If your neck is tweaky, then your left arm is reaching forward over your left knee. If your back is tweaky, bring your right hand higher up by your hip. Press into your right leg. Breathe in, lift out of right side. Exhale, push the floor away with your left foot as you reach left arm over left ear. Inhale, expand the ribs. Exhale, push the floor away with your right foot, left arm is over right left ear. Deep breath, telescoping ribs up. Exhale, curl pubic bone to navel. Use your left arm. Inhale, reach your left arm down, and then use your left arm to pull you up. Right hand supports your head and neck. Extended warrior variation. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh. Bring your right arm, so the right arm is coming all the way around the back and tucking it onto your left thigh by hip. If that's a bit difficult, then place your left hand onto your sacrum or hip. Left foot presses to floor. Breathe in, lift your side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, glide your right shoulder away from your ear. Relax your left shoulder to left ear. Breathe in, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, glide your left sit bone back. Left sit bone reaches towards right heel. Inhale, breathe to sternum and feel for feeding your heart with breath. Exhale, press both feet to floor and feel for this lengthening. Feel the strength that you're gaining from the earth. Inhale into your spot. Exhale, tuck tailbone. Inhale, release. Triangle. So bring your feet a little bit closer together. So if you step your right foot forward about 6 inches. So your feet, they're now about 3 feet away from each other. You might want a block for this next pose. So if you have a block, you're placing the block by your left foot. Your arms are reaching out to side. Your right foot is at a right angle, squared up. Your left heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Arms reach out to side. From here, press into your left leg and breathe in. Reach your left arm forward. Don't collapse. Keep pushing the floor away with your left foot. And then reach your left arm down. Keep your right hand onto right hip for now. Once you're down, the hand is either on, your left hand is either onto the floor, your foot, your ankle, the calf, your shin, or if you have a block, you can place that hand onto a block. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. Inhale, glide your left ribs away from left hip. Exhale, glide your right hip back, so your right sit bone is reaching back. You should feel this opening into hips, into pelvis. If you're going further today, reach your right arm straight up to the sky. Relax your neck. Look at your own toe of your left foot. Breathe in. Glide your left ribs away from left hip. Exhale. Push the floor away with both feet as you reach your right arm to sky. Breathe in. Lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale. Glide your right hip back. So you feel as if you're opening. Right sit bone is easing back. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe in. Move belly. Move diaphragm. Move chest. Chest moves to chin. Exhale. Push the floor away with your left foot. Reach your left arm down. Right arm reaches straight up to sky. One more like this. Deep breath. Exhale. Release. Bring your hands down to the floor. From here, step your right foot forward about 8 inches. And then turn your right foot forward so both feet are facing in the same direction. Your feet are hip distance apart. Your next pose is pyramid. So from here, bring your hands onto your left thigh. Press both feet to floor. Breathe in and lengthen. Lift belly away from pelvis. Lead with your chest. Exhale, fold. Relax your neck. Once you've gone as deep as you can, if you're able, bring your hands to the floor. If you have a block and having hands to the floor is challenging, then you can have your hands onto a block. If your back is tweaky or if your hamstrings are tight, bend your left knee slightly. Or keep your hands onto your thighs or onto a block. Breathe in and then lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, lengthen through the spine. Reach your sit bones up and reach it back. Deep breath, expand your ribs. Exhale, pull belly in. Reach your sit bones back. Inhale, telescope ribs away from waist. Exhale, fold. Belly pulls in as you fold. From here, bring your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Bring your left hand onto left hip. Your next pose is twisting triangle. From here, press your right foot to floor. Breathe in, glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you exhale, opening your chest to the left. If you're going further, reach your left arm up to sky. Straighten your left leg if you can. Breathe in, glide ribs away from left hip. Exhale, open chest to the right, to the left. Breathe in, glide side ribs away from right hip. And exhale, opening out. If you have a block, you can have that right hand onto the block, and it gives you a little bit more extension in this pose. One more breath. Lengthen side ribs away from left hip. Push the floor away with your right foot. Exhale, reach your left arm to sky. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down. Either side of your left foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Pigeon is your next pose. So ease your left foot towards the right edge of the mat towards your right hip. Reach your left leg back, reach your right leg back, reach back to the right heel. Your hands are now under the shoulders. If your knee is tweaky or hips, then sit down onto your left sit bone. Tuck your left foot in towards the groin. As you inhale, you're lifting away from belly. And as you exhale, you're folding diagonally over your shin. So that if your knees or hips is tweaky, your fold is this way on today. Otherwise, you're straightening the legs. You're reaching your right leg back. Inhale, you're lengthening belly up away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward over your left shin. Activate your feet, spread the toes. Breathe in deeply, lengthen low ribs away from waist. Exhale, fold, pull belly in. Inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale, fold. As your belly pulls in, glide your left thigh forward. Reach back into your right big toe. Relax your neck. Inhale, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, tuck tailbones and reach back. Reach your right leg away from you. Breathe to your spot. Exhale, release. Walk your hands back so the hands are under the shoulders. From here, press into the ball of your right foot and step your left leg back, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, walk your feet forward to your hands. And then keep the neck relaxed, coming all the way up. Okay. And then do this other side. So you're standing at the front of your mat. I'll do this from this side. Standing at the front of your mat. Warrior 2. Inhale, step your left leg back. Step your left foot back about 3.5 feet away from you. Your arms are reaching out to the side. Your front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. The front knee and ankle are aligned. Let your arms relax by your side. Shoulder shrugs. Press both feet to floor. Inhale into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze the top tips of shoulders. Squeeze, draw down. Continue to squeeze. Then inhale, spread. Exhale, squeeze the mid tips of shoulders. Squeeze, continue to squeeze. Glide the shoulders down. Inhale, spread. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders. Squeeze, bend the elbows. Squeeze, draw down. Inhale, relax. Press your feet to floor. Inhale into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders, squeeze. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Don't hold. Exhale, squeeze. The mid tips of shoulders, squeeze. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Exhale, squeeze the low tips of shoulders, squeeze. Continue to squeeze. Glide the shoulders down. Release. Float your arms out to the side, warrior 2. Eagle warrior, inhale. Bring your right arm over the left. Bind the hands. Exhale, relax your neck. Inhale, spread your ribs, spread your upper back. Exhale, reach your forearms forward. Breathe to the back of heart. Feel this right between your shoulder blades. Exhale, shoulders away from your ears. Feet presses to floor. Breathe in and feel for telescoping ribs up. Exhale, release. Float your arms out to the side. Warrior, reverse warrior. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in. Reach your left arm straight up, opening side ribs. Exhale. Release your left arm down towards the below or above the knee. Reach your right arm straight up to sky. Reach out with the fingertips. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. If your neck is tweaky, reach your right hand forward over your right knee, fingers reaching towards the knee. If your back is tweaky, bring your left hand higher up onto your hip. Otherwise, inhale, keep lengthening out of left side. Exhale, wrap your right shoulder as you reach your arm over your ear unless your arm is reaching forward for neck tweaky. People. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis, lift diaphragm. Exhale, tailbone feels as if you're curling pubic bone to navel. Deep breath, expand your ribs, feel your ribs opening to armpit. Push the floor away with your right foot. Exhale as you reach your right arm over right ear. One more like this. Deep breath. Shoulders relax. To come out of the pose, reach your right arm forward towards your right knee. Use the pull of the arm to lift your body up. Left hand supports your head and neck. Extended warrior variation. Your feet are 3 feet and 3.5 feet away from each other. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh. Bring your left arm around the back, tucking it onto your thigh by hip. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Press your right foot to floor. Breathe in. Push the floor away with your feet and lengthen side ribs away from right hip. Exhale, glide your left shoulder away from your ear. Press your left foot to floor and breathe in. Move your belly, your diaphragm away from pelvis. Move your chest to chin. Exhale, relax your left shoulder away from your ear. Inhale, lift your right side ribs away from right hip. Exhale, reach your right sit bone back to left heel. That right knee still bent. Inhale, breathe to sternum, down into heart. Exhale, both shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Step your left foot forward about 6 inches. Setting up for triangle. You may need a block for this. So in triangle, if you're having a block, the block is by your right foot. Reach your arms out. The back foot, left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot. Press into your right leg. Breathe in. Reach your right arm forward, opening side ribs. The right hand comes down towards the floor, the ankle, the calf, or onto a block. Left arm is either reaching straight up or you're having your left arm tucked onto left hip. Relax your right ear to right shoulder. Press into your right foot. Breathe and lengthen side ribs away from right hip. Exhale, glide your left hip back. If you're going further, your left arm is reaching straight up towards the sky. As you breathe, glide your right ribs away from right hip. As you exhale, reach your left arm up, reach out through the fingertips. Anchor your left foot to floor, and then breathe. Feel for lengthening side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, push the floor away with your right foot. Reach your right arm straight up. Deep breath. Inhale, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, tuck. So it feels as if you're curling pubic bone to navel. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down so the hands are either side of your right foot. Step your left foot forward about 8 to 10 inches. Turn so that your left foot turns forward. Your hips are reaching straight forward. Pyramid. Bring your hands onto the top of your right thigh. Press both feet to floor and breathe in, telescoping ribs away from waist. Exhale, fold. You're walking your hands down and then against your thigh, and then bring your hands to the floor, especially if your back is tweaky or if your hamstrings are tight. If your hamstrings are very tight, bend the knees slightly. Your hands will be on the floor, maybe onto your thigh or a block. Keep the neck relaxed. Press both feet to floor. Breathe in, lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Inhale, broaden the upper back with breath. Exhale, wrap the shoulders, push the floor away, straighten both legs if you can. Deep breath, you're stretching lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, fold, pull belly in. So you're aiming to have the back is flat so that you can balance there. You're not having one hip up or down. Keep the sacrum level. And press your feet to floor. Breathe in, traction, belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold. Keep the neck relaxed. From here, you're coming into twisting triangle. Your left hand comes to the outside of your right foot, or the left hand is onto a block to the outside of your right foot. If it helps you, you can step your left foot forward a few inches. Right hand is onto right hip or sacrum. Press your left foot to floor. Breathe in, lengthen ribs away from left hip. Exhale, roll chest open towards the right. If you can, straighten your right leg. As you breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from right hip. Exhale, rolling chest open towards the right. If you're going further, reach your right arm to the sky. And breathe to lower back, lengthening out of lower back. Exhale, as your left arm goes down, your right arm reaches up. Breathe in, lengthen side ribs away from left hip. Exhale, open towards the right. Inhale, release. Bring your hands to the floor. Place your left knee down. Pigeon is your next pose. Again, if your knees or hips are tweaky, then you're sitting down onto your right sit bone, tucking your right heel towards the glute, and you're folding over your shin in this way. Your left knee can be bent. Otherwise, straighten your left leg. Reach your left leg straight back. Tuck your right foot in so the heel towards the groin. As you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Keep the neck relaxed. And breathe in, spread the ribs, spread your breath to back ribs. Exhale, fold, pull belly in. On the breath, move belly away from pelvis. Exhale, reach your sit bones back. Inhale, release. Walk your hands up so the hands are under the shoulders. And then straighten your legs. So your legs are reaching straight forward. Flex the toes back towards your shins. You have the option of sitting up tall, reaching your arms straight up. And as you exhale, you're folding forward. You may be able to take hold of the feet, the ankle, the calf, or hands to the floor. Your back is tweaky, then don't reach your arms up, just walk your hands forward. Breathe in, lift belly away from pelvis. Exhale, fold forward, pull belly in. Inhale, expand your ribs. Exhale, fold. One more like this, deep breath. Exhale, fold. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, come all the way up. Bring your hands down by your hips. Bend your knees and then lie down on your back for your final pose, Shavasana. Let your arms slide down away from your ears. You can lie down with the soles of your feet planted to the floor, or bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out to the side, or straighten your legs. If it's comfortable for you, close your eyes. Otherwise, just choose a spot to focus on and allow your body just to let go. Feel as if you're lying down into your favorite space, a space that is really safe. Relax the back of your skull. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes, eye sockets. And relax your jaw. If there's tightness, if you feel tightness into your jaw, open mouth and move your jaw from side to side. I feel that release. Relax your neck. Breathe into upper back, spreading the ribs. Exhale, relax your upper back, relax your shoulders. Breathe into mid-back. And exhale, relax your mid-back. Breathe into lower back. Exhale, tuck tailbone slightly and feel that release into lower back. Breathe into hips and pelvis. Exhale, relax your pelvis, relax your thighs. Relax your thighs. Relax your knees, relax your calves, your shins. Relax your ankles, your feet, and toes. Relax your belly. Relax your diaphragm and relax your chest. As your body relaxes, if you can, let your shoulders melt away from your ears. Relax your triceps, your biceps. Relax your elbows, your forearms, your wrists. Relax your hands and fingers. Allow your body to find a stillness. Allow your mind to be still. Noticing how your body feels now. Noticing the energy that you've moved through your body. If you bring your focus back to your spot and then notice how your spot feels. Taking the messages that you're receiving from your practice and the message you're receiving from your spot. And use what you're gaining to help you move through your own process. Begin to move your fingertips, the tips of your toes. Inhale. Exhale, stretch in a way that feels good to you. On the next breath, bend your knees. Move your knees towards your chest. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand to the floor by your chest. Inhale. Exhale, push the floor away with your left hand as you come up. Use your right hand to support your head and neck as you come all the way up. Come into seated position. Bring your hands together, thumbs lightly touched down. Sit up tall and notice how you feel. Congratulate yourself for your practice today. Thank you for allowing me to guide. All that is good, all that is honorable in me salutes all that is honorable, all that is good in you. As we're finishing together with a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste. Thanks, everyone. You may feel this into your bodies later. If you have Epsom salt, magnesium, any of those, give yourself a nice soak in that. Allow your body to recover. If you feel slightly dehydrated, then drink some water and continue to drink your water throughout the day. If you have any comments, any questions, then please let us know. You can let us know via the chat and the comments. And look on the DMU Leisure site for a whole range of other activities that is taking place. Keep yourself safe, keep yourself healthy, and look after yourself and others.